What's up? It's been a little while. Been kind of slacking on the videos again as usual, you know me. But been busy. Finally got some more stuff done in the garage. Thought I'd give a little update, and show you the haul I got on the weekend there. The Black Friday sale at fucking Crappy Tire, man. I think I did pretty well. But anyways, as you can see, number one, I painted my wood stove. Looks a lot better now. Just painted it hibachi black. Took 2 cans, but it's a lot better, not rusty or nothing. Put a damper in right there, as you can see. Cleaned up a little bit in here. Bit of room, almost could get a car in here again, which is good. Got all the insulation in my lawnmower and wheelchair and stuff packed back there. My slot wall or pegboard. One of my tool kits that I got to put away. Got another toolkit, an old one down there, my grandfather's. That was pretty cool. Dad gave me. And then my bench is coming along. See, I got the light installed and a bunch of junk piled. A little clear space. That won't last. All my screwdrivers, I got holes drilled for them. I didn't realize I had so friggin' many of them. But I'm going to be actually making more holes because I got more screwdrivers. But got my toolkit up there finally. I found out that this plug here isn't working. So I traced it back, and it ends up going to that white line goes up to the outside plug, which also has no power. So I tore that off, and sure enough, it's got a dedicated circuit that's not hooked up. So I gotta fucking check that out and see what's going on there, because I want to have that plug working. I might use that for my new compressor. But yeah, I got a few toys. Black Friday at Canadian Tire was quite a haul. 75% off. You can't really say no to a lot of things, especially when you got a couple dollars in your pocket. So I got one of these suckers. I've always wanted one of them since they come out years ago. Well, commonly come out, But they were like $700-800. That's a lot of money. So I never bought one. But now they're only $89. So fuck yeah, I bought one. That was one thing. Then I bought the compressor of the air. It's only an 8 gallon, but for $100, what do you want? You see it over there. It's also right beside my air pig, you might notice, because I'm going to be hooking up the other tank to it to increase the capacity and hopefully be able to run my tools better. Because I also bought an air tool kit. Ooh, blocking the light here. But this kit, I've never had any of this gear before. I've never had any air gear, but not only does it come with the 4 tools, but it comes with a bunch of bits and doodads and this and that, which is great because, well, I needed all that shit. And then right behind it, this is a pretty sweet haul too, I think. But impact set. Fucking always need one of those, especially with an impact driver like I got right there. But again, I got to see if increasing my capacity of my tanks will actually give me enough power to push that, because as it stands I'm only about halfway there. So I figure if I double my tank size I should be about there, and hopefully that'll work, but we'll see. What else going through the wood pretty quick. Not even been that cold lately, but I've been going through the wood. Got this door all sealed up properly finally. That doesn't really fit the frame right. It's a little warped. It's a garbage door, so gotta expect that. But I got it pretty tight now with some weather stripping and some unique thinking. But a couple other things I got that I didn't have the boxes for still. That bag there. That's those quick clamps. The ones you kind of go like that with, and they squish stuff. Well, there was one missing. One of the big ones was missing, and then 2 of the small ones, and a whole whack of pinch clamps. And it was half price, so I said, "Fuck, just missing one piece, might as well. Not that I use those kind of clamps often, but when you need them, right? And then the last thing I got, well, second last thing that I got is this drill bit set. You know, one of these ones that's got a bit of everything with it, which is good because when it comes to drill bits and that kind of thing, I don't have much. I did have a shitty one, Black & Decker one that I picked up one time, but Black & Decker, right? And it was $10. It was $10 for a reason. It was like a 100-piece set, but I think 60 pieces of that set are flathead bits, which I never understand why you'll ever need that many bits, but I've already broken half the bits in that set, and I know it won't last long. And my dad doesn't have a huge assortment of stuff, so I just left them with him. I mean, for that set I just bought was, I can't even remember what the price was, but it was dirt fucking cheap, so I bought that. Also, I did buy, well, I got a rain check. They had the DeWalt drill and impact driver, which, you know, they're like $279 each, but they had both of them on sale for $200. Of course, I went to 2 Canadian Tires to get all these things that I wanted, because the first one only had like 2 things, but the other one had everything else except for one other thing, and that was that drill. So I asked them to look at every other store in the area. Well, it was completely sold out in my area, so I couldn't even get one if I tried. So luckily I could get a rain check, so I got a rain check on it. Hopefully, you know, won't take too long, and I'll actually have that too, which will go good with the drill driving kit, whatever the fuck, you know, that is, for that kind of thing. And then, you know, I'm starting to get a shop built here finally. It's a lot of work. Been really busy, you know, buying a new house and all that. There's a lot going on. Never had my own place. You know, things for insurance and little things like I had to paint the stove for that reason. I could have left it the way it was, but if insurance was asking, you know, first thing on the questionnaire is if the stove's rusty. Well, it had surface rust on it, and second thing they asked for is a picture. So, you know, it's a no-brainer to just clean that stuff off. But yeah. Also, I tell you, I saw something fucking crazy this morning. Never seen it before, because I guess they never had it like they do now. But I'm I live in a small fishing community, and I think it's the end of lobster season, if I remember, or maybe the start. I can't remember, one of the two. But this morning I was on my way to work, and I leave for work at 5 to 6, so it's still pretty damn dark. I'm out going along, and what do I see out in the water but a light like that? I know you can't see that very well, but that light is actually a fishing boat right now coming into the cove. Some of these fishing boats have ridiculously bright lights, and there was probably a dozen of them out all over the bay, looking all over the place. It was weird. I've never seen that many bright floodlights out on the water before, except for, you know, when that plane crashed here when I was 18. That Swiss Air, but yeah, it's pretty neat. I never saw, like when I was a kid, the fishing boats didn't have lights like that. Oddly enough, speaking of plane crashes, I've witnessed 2, and there's been 3 in this area. This is a really high traffic flight zone. It's like one of the main flight traffic areas between here and you know, Europe. But no, the first one I saw, I was a little kid. I was about 4 or 5 years old. I was playing out in the yard. My mom and her friend were there talking. We heard this noise. We looked over, and I don't know if you remember those old Canadian jets, but they had the big pontoons on the sides, like I don't know if pontoons would be the right word, but at the end of the wing, it kind of bubbled out, and there was a big red, what looked to me kind of like a pontoon. Anyways, it was one of those jets. Obviously was having problems. I can't remember if it was smoking or what, but it didn't sound right or something. It was screaming down, and we actually watched it go down through a V in the trees, and little flash, and sure enough it had crashed, and unfortunately Buddy died. And then years later, in 98 there, I think it was, I was actually here at my mother's house just up the road, and I heard I thought my door was banging shut, but it turned out that no, it was plane had crashed out on the water, and that was Swiss Air. And it was pretty crazy that I heard it and didn't even notice. I actually heard the plane going meh, 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 like, but I hear that all the time. You know, if I had a good camera and I could take video, I could show you that at any given time there's 6 to 8 planes in the sky here. So it's not that surprising that it's happened. But yeah, and other than that, I guess I got one more quick update. If you've been wondering where I'm at, I actually had my account suspended. I was being a jackass there for a while, kind of trolling some trolls, and well, as fun as that is, it's kind of self-defeating, and I defeated myself. Yeah, in that I found somebody that actually knows what the fuck they're doing, and started going and flagging all my fucking comments on different videos, mostly troll videos, but I did leave some nasty comments, so then YouTube, gave me my slap on the hand, so I wasn't even able to post videos. I couldn't check my account, nothing for 2 weeks. So that's why I haven't been active that much, and now it's taken me a week or so to actually get my ass in gear, get a video together. So, but there'll be no more of that. I'm not really going to troll the trolls anymore. As fun as it was, a lot of them are pretty stupid, make it too fucking easy, but at the same time, I got better shit to do. I got my workshop now, and, a house, so last thing I need to do is waste my time fucking yakking with fucking idiots that I don't even know and will never see, and doesn't really matter. Like, I don't really care what they think. So, but yeah, otherwise, it's business as usual. Gonna hopefully make some more videos soon when I get into some projects here. I know one of my subscribers, I can't remember your name, bud, but you mentioned you wanted to see lawnmower repair videos of those lawnmowers I got, which you might notice aren't there. They're upstairs, up there. But I will do some vids of that. There may be some other repair vids coming first, i.e. I do have a snowblower that I need to fix, but it's not here right now. I don't know if it's even going to be worth fixing. It's been outside for quite a while. It's an old machine. It's not seized, so I guess that's a start. But I also noticed yesterday I was looking at it. I was going to bring it home, but then I noticed there's a cracked intake manifold. Piece of the intake manifold has a crack on the flange. So I don't know. I don't know if it's worth it, because probably I'll get it running, and then that'll become an issue, and then I'll be screwed over, and then it won't work right anyways. So I don't know. I might frig with it anyways, just for the hell of it. But now that I have enough gear and stuff like that, I might do a few videos of working on my truck. Soon I'll have enough room in here. I'll be able to bring my truck in. I got to do a few little things to it here and there. Maybe I'll do some videos on that. I want to play with my welder. I got a welder there. I've had it for almost 2 years now, and I've used it like 3 times. Problem is I don't really know how to weld at all. Never have. People have told me, I've watched people, and I get the gist of it, and I can kind of do it, but, I need practice. And practice makes perfect, but I just haven't had the time or the place. Every time I have welded, I was like welding my muffler back together and stuff. So hopefully one of these days I'll get some time and actually weld a couple pieces of metal together, or a bunch of pieces of metal together, and start figuring out how to use that rig so I can do what I want with it, because I love to fabricate shit, and the more I could do the better, but first I got to get the shit to fabricate, or the ability to fabricate it too. Anyways, I'm just rambling on as usual. Just a blah 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 update. It's been a while since I made any kind of action vid, so I guess I'll have to get on that. Actually, I'll probably do some sledding ones or something this winter, because I live on a big hill and I got some sleds, so maybe I'll do that. I don't know. But anyways, I'm glad to see I still have some subscribers. Thanks for subscribing. thanks for watching. Hopefully I'll get some good videos out soon. I can't guarantee anything because you never know with me. Anyways, peace out.